Hey, how are we all doing, Bluenoses? It's a special podcast tonight because we got the four of us. We got Nick, the Blues brother, Neil from Chatting Blues, and the one and only, the man himself, Tom Ross.
Good to be with you guys. Keep right on.
Keep right on, mate.
Keep right on, everyone.
Cheers for making time again, Tom. Cheers for jumping on, mate, and making time again.
Absolute pleasure. Absolute pleasure.
So yeah, it's just a recap of the last few games since we last spoke. Tom, your thoughts on where the club is? Are you happy with the way things are going? And same again with you and Neil, Nick, what you guys think? So we'll start with Nick in that first. Obviously, we lost against Bolton. What's your views on that, mate?
I think just it's a kind of like the perfect storm, the Bolton game. You know, injuries. I thought Bolton played exceptionally well. I've got to be honest. You know, I think that was the best team we've come up against this season. I didn't even know until a week before that it was Schumacher what was managing them. So when I found that out, I knew he was going to be in for a tough game anyway. But listen, man, it's one defeat in 18. So I'm not. I've done a podcast straight after the game, and you know everyone's still upbeat. It's just, you know, I wasn't very happy in terms of. I don't usually go on social media, do I, Jay? But I had a little dip on after the game, and the abuse Bailey Peacock-Farrell was getting was just uncalled for, man. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, I'm buzzing, man. We're going to Wembley. I imagine we will win the league. Hopefully, we'll smash the points total. And yeah, it's all good from my point of view.
Neil?
Yeah, I second that. And almost, I didn't like losing, but do you know what? It almost felt like a bit of relief because it takes a bit of tension off now, doesn't it? It's like the reset button. It would have been lovely to have kept that run going, and obviously, ultimately, you want to win every game you come across. But it's a bit of pressure off for me now. Bolton were a fantastic second half, but we should have wrapped it up a little bit better first half with the possession, the play we had. But no, it's not the end of the world. And like I say, we go again because this is the new Blues, isn't it? And we've got that wherewithal about us now to just step back on again. With the squad depth we've got. I know there's a few injuries in that, and there's been a few more recently. But yeah, I'm not disheartened, really. Disheartened at the time, but there's a lot to play for, and there's a lot of football, as Chris Davis has said on the on the reports I've seen, to still go yet.
Tom, what do you think, mate?
Yeah, funny enough, I saw Chris Davis yesterday in the pre-Lincoln press conference, and we sat with him for a good 25 minutes just having a chat about it. And listen, they weren't at their best, but, you know, we have to get some perspective, I think, here. Yeah. We are talking about, we only ever talk, and understandably, we only ever talk about Blues fans. But sometimes you have to look at what the opposition are trying to do to stop you.
Yeah.
Very, very important. This league, when Blues are promoted, I think it'll be a lot better for Blues where teams are more open. They play against us now, and there's a lot of defensive work, and it's frustrating for a team like Blues who want the game to be a little bit more open with the quality we have. But I thought somebody once said, and I'll just say it, you can never enjoy a game until you learn how to lose. You enjoy a game more when you've lost. You know what I mean? If we won every game, there's something about when you lose, you learn how to enjoy more the wins. Yeah. I think the true measure, the true test of any defeat is how you bounce back.
Yeah, definitely.
Now, let's see. 3 defeats this season. When Barry Fry got us promoted in 91? No, was it 95? I can't remember exactly.
90s.
90s. We beat, won the auto windscreen, and we got promoted as champions. We lost 7 games that season. Yeah. We've lost 3 so far.
Yeah.
I think we got to get things. And I've been very, very disappointed with the minority, and I will say a minority of Blues fans who've been ultra critical about the way we play. It's not entertaining enough. It's doing my head in. I've had 12 years with the Chinese, and let me tell you, I'm delighted the way things. I've not stopped smiling this season.
Yeah.
Yeah. 100%. I mean, I can't get my breath that people are moaning the way, and he's the minority, Tom. You know what I mean? I'm not.
But they're the loudest, by the way.
Yeah, they're the loudest. They're the loudest. That you know, I just think, well, you haven't been here you haven't been watching us for the last 12 years, eh? Do you know what
Absolutely.
I mean? So I'll second that. And kind of like, you know, this season, I mean, we've talked about it before about being kind of like a reset thing and getting that winning mentality. And I think it's definitely done us good going down this season. I always one I was like, now I couldn't see. I've mentioned this a few times. I couldn't see no positives when we got relegated against Norwich. I was like, I can't see no positives in it. Blah blah blah. But for me, it's gave us that winning mentality. What hopefully we'll take into the Championship next season. And I agree with the games are going to be a lot better. Do you know what I mean? Teams are not, a lot more open. Like I would imagine, a lot of the games are going to be very similar to the Newcastle game. Where teams are going to have a go. It's going to be back and forth. It's going to be a lot more entertaining. You know, and you can't blame teams for coming and sitting in and trying to nick a draw. Do you know what I mean? And nick a point, especially at St Andrews.
But it does cause you problems in an attacking sense, because all you're doing is coming up against a brick wall that's hoping to catch you on the counter. And that's why we have 70-odd% possession. But when we get round their goal and we're trying to carve out the opening, listen, should we score more goals? I would love to. Chris Davis has said, love to score more goals. We should be scoring more goals. You know, as I said, there's always 11 players trying to stop you doing whatever you're doing. Now, tomorrow, we've got Lincoln. They don't come much tougher than that, trust me. I know people are like, I'm telling you now, I'm just looking. They've lost 2 games in the last, 15 or something. They've won about most of them and drawn 1. We are in for a tough afternoon tomorrow, trust me.
They've scored the most goals, I think, this season, haven't they? Apparently so.
Didn't they win 4-0 the previous game?
Yeah, second most scorers, top scorers now.
Oh, I can tell you that exactly now. I've got the.
Yeah, the 1-4-1 against Crawley, Joe.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'm pretty sure they scored 4 goals, didn't they?
Yeah.
They ain't goals, are they?
No, they're not. But this is the third time playing them this season. We've beat them twice before, haven't we? So, they'll really want to, there's fire in their belly for tomorrow, isn't there?
Tell you what, though, I mean, I remember playing them earlier on, them and Leyton Orient surprised me, because them 2 teams gave us a really good test, I think.
At the start of the season.
Yeah, I mean, it was a brand new squad for us as well. You know, so it was a test for us, obviously for the team chemistry to kind of form and gel, the relationship with Chris Davis, how he is with the lads and stuff. But I just think, from my perspective, I don't know if you guys feel the same, but I feel like the way it is at the minute, I know we've got the injury crisis, but I think that as the weeks are going on, I think Chris Davis, the way he is with the lads, it's fantastic. Like he's.
Yeah, absolutely.
I am privileged to go up to the training ground and talk to the players and be there when the players are around the place. I've got to tell you, the whole atmosphere amongst the players is a positive one. Really? They are relaxed, they're friendly, they get on well together, and they're decent players. I think Chris and let's not forget Craig Gardner's part in it, has built a team, I think, that can hold its own in the Championship. With additions in the summer, it'll be a threat. I genuinely believe that. Tell me a better midfield pairing than kvmusicprod. I don't think there is one in this division.
No. Superb. And you look at the guys that can't get on the pitch, like your Mark Leonards as well. That's such a young, inspiring midfielder. From he was there, the Northampton Player of the Year, wasn't he? In the middle of their park. Yeah, and he can't get on. He can't get a start yet. So,
I think the important thing to and listen, I often talk about that. I talk about subs and he's been dropped. What you have to, I think, not you, we have to understand is now you have game starters and game finishers.
Yeah.
So if you're on the bench, you're not dropped. You may be an impact sub. There are people in this. There used to be one many years ago for Liverpool called Chris Fairclough, right? And he'd come on and score goals, and people kept saying, "Why doesn't he start?" When he did start, he never looked like it. But he came on a sub and did the business. I think we have super sub. We have game finishers now, and I think that's the important thing. Chris Chris knows exactly what his strengths are. The injuries have hurt, if I'm honest, because they've been to key players. Jay Stansfield, hopefully, well, I'm told he's okay for tomorrow. Whether he starts, that's up to Chris, but he's back in the squad. He's a big difference to us. Big difference. Little Alfie May. The one thing is absolutely guaranteed. I've seen it a million times. Players going through a tough time, when they have a little spell where they don't score. When he scores his first goal, he'll go on and run again. Trust me.
Yeah.
And it's close. It's really close.
Again?
Tom, do you think Alfie may be here next season?
Oh, he'll be here. I think the higher up, the more demanding. The higher up, the better you've got to be. It's up to him. The one thing. Here's the thing. Ethan Laird, right? I didn't think he had a cat and mouse chance of making it. Now I'm blown away. Now whatever Chris Davis has said or done to him is unbelievable, because he's a different player. He's a different player to what he was. And you've got to give the manager credit here. Whatever he's doing, it's working. Because I know from going up there, he spends a lot of time one-on-one with players, and I think he's gone inside Ethan Laird's head and convinced him how good he is, because he's been sensational.
I actually said that, Tom, like in another way, and I think players like Ethan Laird and Keshi Anderson, especially last season, I mean, you can tell that they've got something about them. But I think that the way the players was last season, you got two decent players there, and personally, I think, he didn't have a good squad.
He's finding a way to just get the best out of these players, isn't he?
Yeah,
he's got something that just draws that out of them.
Yeah, what I'm saying is, if you've got a better bunch of players around you, a more positive mindset going forward, you've got the team chemistry, better manager. I think these are the kind of solutions that bring the best out of these players. And look at Keshi Anderson as well. These are the kind of players that shine with these kind of players around them, and I think that's a massive thing for me.
The other thing, Jay, that I've noticed, you look at when Chris Davis came in, the players that we thought that really could have gone on and done well, like your Bluenoses in this division, straight away he wasn't even part of the squad. Chris Davis knows the mentality of what player he wants in that squad, doesn't he?
Can I just interrupt? Wasn't one great point. If I can interrupt, Bacuna was one of those players with unbelievable talent. And ability, but he did it today. A manager has to go to bed on a Friday night knowing what he's going to get tomorrow. With Bacuna, was he going to be a world-class player, or was he going to be a nobody? You didn't know what you were going to get with him. And that's why, not about talent. This is not about talent. This is about the ability to do it week in, week out, under pressure. And when you think about 17 players have come in, right, and everybody was got rid of. Everybody. That tells you where we were with the squad. So when people start knocking managers and stuff, that was the strength. And Chris Davis and Craig knew the squad wasn't good.
Absolutely.
Yeah, definitely.
I think like someone's mentioned about Laird and Keshi Anderson. There's been one or two he's kept around. I've got to be honest about Keshi Anderson. I thought he'd probably be the last one. I thought would Chris Davis would keep on, if I'm being honest. He was very injury prone last season, if I remember right. He was in and out of the team. But he's just like a new player, and same goes for Ethan Laird. Do you know what I mean? I remember when Ethan Laird re-signed, I think at the start of this season, and he seemed like he was absolutely buzzing with Chris Davis. I do worry about. No, I don't worry about it, because we're going to get replacements. About Keshi Anderson next season, I do worry about Ethan Laird's muscle injuries, constant muscle injuries. I know he's had a good run. He's had a really good run, injury-free. And it was weird, because after one of the games a few weeks ago, he said, I'm getting into my stride now. I'm not worrying so much about getting injured. And then the following game, he gets injured.
I think you have to balance up. What if he's doing enough for you in the times that he is playing. For me, this season, Ethan Laird is the most improved player we've had for a very long time.
100%.
And the time that we've had him for, if he didn't play God forbid, for the rest of the season, I would still remember him for what he's done this season and how improved he's come on.
Yeah.
But it is only a knock this time, isn't it, from what Chris Davies said? So hopefully he should be back quite soon.
There's the thing, and this will be controversial. I think he's a Premier League player, Ethan Laird.
Well, he's come from Man United, didn't he? He come from Man United's academy.
I think his biggest problem is between his ears, right? Now, the manager has got in his head. He's got in his head. I don't know what he said, but he's got in his head, and he's got him at it. He looks a different player. He can play. He's got everything. He gets into he scores goals. He gets into the box. He gets to the byline. He can deliver. He can deliver a great cross. I think the kid's got it all. Probably his weakest thing is probably the defending side of it. Yeah, but if you play in a system with wing backs, wow.
He's very good at attacking, isn't he? Yeah, he can tear it up, can't he, Ethan Laird? But
and he doesn't. When he's fit, he doesn't stop, does he? Box to box all game.
Absolutely, and he's got a great engine, and that's the biggest difference this season to any other I can remember for a long, long time, and that is the energy levels, and that's why we sometimes get maybe muscle injuries. That's why sometimes, like against Bolton, we gassed out because the pressure and that the manager puts under these players in terms of energy levels and in terms of running. They're doing 13, 14 kilometres a game. Now, you think you've got to do that Saturday, Tuesday. You think you're doing that, not only running, twisting, turning, passing, thinking, heading. You've got to do all. You can see why sometimes they look knackered.
Yeah.
And then the mental side of it as well, the strain on that, staying fit and the mental side of it on top of the physical side with this type of pushing on for promotion first season, that's going to play a part as well.
Yeah, I think, but in my opinion, what they've bought in players with good character, with good mental strength. They're not weak. They're not weak where they're brilliant one week and poor the next and poor the next. That's
back to the Bacuna point. The players that can do it.
A lovely kid as well, by the way. Bacuna was a great lad, top lad, talented player. We used to have a player, you probably might not remember him, some of you, but we had a player that we brought in who was probably as good as anything at the time, and he could have played anywhere. Ravel Morrison.
Yeah. I remember him.
Unbelievable talent. I'm telling you, he was destined for the top. I'm not talking the top. I'm talking the top of the Premier League. That's how good he was. But he didn't have it.
Very much like Bacuna, yeah.
At the risk of boring you, I'm so sorry about it, but there's an ice hockey coach. There's an ice hockey coach called who ran the Boston Bruins, Don Cherry, and he wrote his book. I read his book because he won the Stanley Cup, which is their biggest cup, against all the odds. And what he said was, I think he won it anyway. He qualified, whatever. And he said in his book, never underestimate the power of desire over ability. You want ability, you want desire, you want them both. But if you can only have one, have desire, because ability without desire is a waste of time. Now, how many players have you seen with all the talent, all the ability, not the desire that goes with it? And I think we've got every player that plays for Chris Davies will have desire. Everyone.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, if they haven't got the desire, I mean, let's just take Bacuna for example, because I wasn't very critical. I used to call him hot and cold Bacuna, and I was really pleased that he got rid of him because we just needed that kind. I know you like him, Tony. He's a great guy and everything, but on the pitch, it'd be great one week, and the next week he'd be shocking, not tracking back. Yeah, and to bring a whole new, I don't know what we brought in 15, 16 players. I was really pleased that he kind of assessed them, didn't he, over the pre-season, and got rid of the ones who I kind of thought that
game to remember.
And got rid of the ones what I thought was going to be a bit of a nuisance in the changing rooms, and maybe their lack of I don't know, just their lack of desire was going to rub off on other players. So I was really pleased that he got rid of certain players.
What other players should do is, it shouldn't be the manager. The other players should have him up the wall in the dressing room and tell him. Because when he's got the ball, unbelievable.
Brilliant.
When he hasn't got the ball, you're playing with 10 men.
Definitely.
And that's what you can't afford to do in the professional game is you
Dembele.
be at it.
Dembele thought that as well, weren't he? Siriki Dembele.
Tom,
Very-
what's your I was going to say, leading on from that, Jay, what's your thoughts on this Yokoyama that we've just sent out on loan? What's your thoughts around him, Tom? Because he was a big noise at the time. No, you're not impressed?
No, I have no thoughts. I mean, I didn't see enough of him, if I'm honest.
Yeah, I was a bit disappointed because he was quite an exciting player. I used to sort of advocate he was a bit of a wild card for us that you can throw on when you really needed to press on and give the boys at the back of a bit of time, you know, to refresh. And but I don't think Davies. Sorry, say that again.
I don't make statements about players unless I'm convinced I know. You know,
gotcha,
I don't know enough about him, to be fair.
No,
but what I do trust, I trust Chris Davies's judgment.
Yeah, same as.
Yeah.
Same as, mate.
You know, when you go to some of the training sessions and that, Tom, for some of the Bluenoses that are watching, what's the relationship like with Chris, like, and how he's with the players and stuff like?
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Honestly, unbelievable. I mean, I'm being truthful now. When he was appointed, I hadn't a bloody clue who he was. I didn't have a clue, right?
Yeah, we were the same, weren't we?
Well, I started to do a bit of checking. So I rang pals in Glasgow, rang pals in Leicester, and I came away with them telling me, don't underestimate the part he played in Brendan Rodgers' success. That's all they said. Now have a look at how Spurs are without him, Christoph. He's a highly regarded coach. And then how does he take to management? Well, you can see he stuck to it well. And remember, he's learning on the job. He's learning about managing on the job. That ain't easy.
Yeah.
But his relationship with the players, and I see it firsthand, is that there is no question who the boss is, right? No question. But he's not a shouter, a screamer, a threatener. He's the boss, and everybody knows it because they respect him.
Yeah.
When I'm up there, you can feel that wonderful atmosphere that exists. And I see the players, and honestly, the banter's great. You can feel that when they go to work, they go to work.
Yeah.
Can you see a change from kind of like? So you said you was there the other day. So you've probably been there a couple of times this season. Can you see a change from?
Every week. I go every week.
Yeah. So can you see a change from this season to previous seasons? Is the change massive, Tom?
Absolutely.
Sort of like on the training ground.
Listen, the first thing is the players are better quality. That don't have to help you, because whatever people bull you about the game and about this great man, the game's always been about players. About players. The better your players, the better your chance. The better the players, the better the chance the coach has of getting more out of them. So it's about players. And I'd like to give Craig Gardner some credit, because I think he did some great business.
Yeah. He's done well in the Craig, really.
The players want to run through a wall for Chris Davies. That's a great start for me. They really, and I've seen we've had managers in the past where certain players turned off. You all know that they've had certain players who turned off, down tools. That's like a bad apple in the dressing room. You can't have it. That doesn't exist anymore. That does not exist. There's a great atmosphere. One for all and all for one.
Yeah.
I've got go on. Sorry, Nick.
No, go on, Jay. Go on.
Me and Nick and Neil mentioned this and a couple of others as well. What's your thoughts on this, Tom? If Blues win the final at Wembley and we win the league, does this make Chris Davies the most successful rookie manager?
Well, rookie manager, yes, of course, it would do, because he's his first managerial job. Absolutely. So I don't know what any other manager's done who may have been a rookie. I don't know, but for somebody who's come from a coaching background and is suddenly managing a big club, you can't knock what he's achieved. That's for sure. If they win both, it would be amazing. And I am absolutely 100% convinced they'll win both. Absolutely convinced.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm chuffed. Listen, I'm sure all the media and everybody wanted a Hollywood final. I'm chuffed for Barry Fry.
Yeah,
I'm chuffed for Barry Fry. It won't be a stroll in the park at Wembley, by the way. They were there last year.
Yeah. Yeah, they
won't be a stroll in the
record
park.
holders, didn't they? Yeah. Mhm.
I'm doing, funny enough, I'm doing a Q&A with Barry just before the final in Longridge.
What you saying, Tom?
You know what he's going to ask you, don't you?
Yeah, then we can speak to him.
No.
Be quality, that would.
So he'll be at Herbert's Yard. So if you buy a ticket, you can talk to him all you like. Because it's not my it's not my event. But I'm doing a Q&A with him, and he's always great value. But this is going to be special just before the final. So
can you send me the details of that, Tom, via email?
Yeah. Well, go on to
Google.
I can't remember. It's just go on to any social media site, and it's all there. Paddy Fry at Herbert's Yard in Longridge.
Okay.
And it's a great venue as well, by the way, because I did Martin O'Connor and somebody else there. I can't think, a year ago or whenever it was. Okay. But Barry will be buzzing, and he's probably, if not, certainly not the most successful, but he's certainly one of the most popular managers we've ever had.
Yeah, definitely, man.
You know, he's got there's just something about Baz, just something about him, and I love him to bits.
So when Wrexham and Peterborough were due to kick off, who did you want in the final, Tom? Obviously Peterborough.
Honestly,
didn't think about it.
But I have a soft spot for Barry.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I thought you'd go for Peterborough.
I would if I'm honest, but I know that all the sponsors and the sponsors of the EFL Cup, they wanted the big Hollywood thing, didn't they?
Yeah.
I think Peterborough's going to be. They're going to be the tough cookie. They are. They're a bit of a bogey team for Blues, of recent seasons, aren't they?
Well, maybe, but
need to stop that this season.
If we've got a team like that to play, we can't complain. That's down to us. That's down to us now. It's down to us and Chris Davis, and of course between now and then injuries and suspensions, all them sort of things can count against you. But on any given day, all things being equal and full strength, you'd expect Blues to be favourites to win that game.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Definitely. I'm buzzing. I can't wait. What I love is walking around St Andrews. Sometimes on match days, I'll leave the press room and I'll go over the other side to the fan park. Just walk outside, and they're all smiling. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Everybody's smiling and happy, and we've waited a long time for this. Because I can't tell you how bad it was. Well, I know you know as well as I do, but I hated the Chinese, what they were doing to us. Not that I don't hate Chinese people, but I hated the Chinese owners we had. And I couldn't wait to see the back end of them. I couldn't. And I'm so glad.
I'm still pinching myself with Knighthead coming in. I am. The fact that we've got them now and what they've done already for us, it's just superb, isn't it?
Yes, we're all ready.
Just think about that poor Caddi's goal against Bolton. If we didn't score that and we're relegated, there's no Tom Wagner and we're in oblivion.
Yes.
You know what I mean? The fates are, for once, the fates have conspired with us, and we've got owners to be proud of. We've got a new stadium that's in the planning stages, and they're clearing the ground. We've got everything now. We've got a stadium with the screens and everything about it.
In League One as well.
Is what we wanted. And now, listen, I was always proud to be Blues fan. Always. Never in my life, no matter what you do, no matter how many defeats, I was always proud to be a Blues fan. But over the last 12 years, I wasn't proud of the club.
Yeah.
And there's a difference between being proud of being a Blues fan and being proud. I wasn't proud of the club, the way it was run. Now I'm proud of the club again, and you can hold your head high. It's fabulous. It's absolutely fantastic.
Well, I always say, I had a season ticket I've had a season ticket for probably the last 13, 14 years, Tom, and it has been a chore. Honest to God, it's been a chore, and it's kind of like one of them ones where you're coming out on so let's just say it's an home game. I was going to away games as well. I mean, they were just, double worse. But the home games was, my pal was picking me up at 12. We go to a booze around Smallheath, which was pretty empty. Let's be honest. Apart from the couple round by the ground, and then it was getting the ground as late as you can, 5 to 3, and kind of just sit there and just watch us get. mould. Really, it was horrible. And then we go into like the COVID stuff and the ground falling down. You just think, oh, what's going on now?
They never did anything to that ground.
Nothing.
It was embarrassing to see the dirty way it was. I remember teams. I remember because I used to know a few of the opposing teams and maybe players or managers, and they'd come and they'd walk into there and it'd give them a lift. We were down in the dumps. Now they walk in. Wow, that's an extra thing against us. I hated what we'd become. Now we've got everything about. I mean, for example, I was sitting with Gary Cook, and some time ago watching the guy on the pitch, and he's got this big long machine with all the dials on, and he got a ball attached to a wire, and he press a button, the ball would drop, and it would measure how far it bounced. Then he measured it. And I said, what's he doing? Apparently, they were ensuring that the training ground, because they were building the pitch then, they were building the pitch, and etc. They wanted to make sure that the ball bounced exactly the same at the training ground as it did on the Saturday at St Andrews. That's the attention to detail that we've got now that we never had under the last. Unbelievable.
Just talking quickly about Gary Cook. What's your? This might be a bit of a moody question to ask you. Thoughts on Gary Cook stepping down and your man stepping up?
I was as shocked as anybody. And so were a lot of people. But he stayed on the advisory board to Tom Wagner. He stayed on the foundation board as director. So there's no fallout. He's done 3 years' work. He's driven 3 years' work in 18 months to get that stadium how it is. And all the fan zones and all the new store and all the buying the new ground, all that. Maybe it was just because remember he'd had big jobs at Nike and at Saudi Arabia. He weren't short of a quid or two, I don't think. And maybe he just got to him. I mean, he's a blue nose through and through because he's from Birmingham, and he played for Bromsgrove Rovers, by the way, Martin O'Connor's team. So I mean, he is a Blues fan. Luckily, the man stepping in is a blue nose as well. Jeremy Dale. And I think it's so important to have somebody at the head. I don't know how to put it. Who gets it? Who gets what being a Blues fan's all about?
Jeremy Dale's been about. He's been with some massive companies as well worldwide. Motorola. He was heavily involved in some massive things around the world. So
we've
he's
got
a really learned guy.
I thought Gary Cook did a great job for us, by the way. I do want to.
Absolutely.
And I've no idea what's in his mind. I haven't spoken to him yet. I will do eventually, but listen. The one thing when any major thing happens in a company, you want it to be seamless when you carry on, and it's been seamless. And Jeremy Dale, I spoke to him not just about half an hour before I spoke to you. He's working. He must be working 24/7. He was still there doing things about the final. It's just wonderful to have people around, quality people like him and John Clark, people like Nick Smith, the guy who's all the infrastructure man for the new stadium and stuff, and all these people who've now got into our club. They haven't quite, apart from Jeremy, they haven't quite got what we've got about the club, but they're bought into it. They're bought into it. We're very fortunate, because I was worried where this club was heading. I didn't know where we were heading under the Chinese. Now I know where we're heading. We're heading upwards.
I mean, looking at it now, like what Tom Wagner and United have done, especially with all these sponsorship deals and that, looking at it like from a business point of view, I think the Chinese have missed out on a big opportunity of like the potential of what they could have possibly earned. Like, and what Tom Wagner's done, it's just like we said, it's fantastic. Like, I just hope he's here for a long time. So I know he's a hedge fund at the end of the day, and they're broken businesses and stuff. But like the way he portrays himself, makes time for the fans and stuff. I just love the bloke, and I hope he's here for a very long time.
Yeah,
I really do.
Listen, I'm not a mug, right? Is it Tom Wagner's here to make a successful business?
Yeah.
Football's part of that business. and he wanted to be successful. Now, that's how he came in with the sports quarter in mind and all the rest of it. I think he might have been caught by surprise at how much he loves it. I think he might have been caught by surprise at how much he's bought into what being a Blues fan is. And you only have to think, sits with the fans at away ground. He goes into the roost. He loves it. That's a big plus for us, you know. Big plus.
Yeah.
I mean, I rate him, Tom, because I met him at Shrewsbury pre-season. And, you know, I mean, at the end of the day, he's obviously got money. He's very successful. Now, his CV blatantly says that. And he could sit wherever he wants. And I rate him the fact that he'd rather sit, like, in the middle of the Blues fans. Like, I mean, that's just...
Brilliant.
That's like...
I remember interviewing him, when I interviewed him, and I said, I bet you can't wait to get in the Premier League. He went, no. And I was taken aback. I went, no. He went, that's the first step. That's his ambition. Getting there is only the first step. He wants to be up there challenging. That, I mean, blew me away.
Fantastic.
And you wouldn't bet against him. You would not bet against him because he's got the wherewithal to do it.
Yeah.
And I think that's the important thing as well, is the wherewithal. You know, if we really want to compete, we do need a bigger capacity, if I'm honest. If you want to compete at that level. But we're well on the way. It's like a dream world compared to what it was.
Oh God, yeah.
You know, it's like a dream world. We're walking around the city proud. What they're doing with the schools. I'm fortunate to be part of the Trevor Francis Memorial Committee, which is doing a statue, as you know. The Trevor Francis Schools Cup is amazingly successful. This club are getting out and about in our city and doing positive things. And that comes from the leadership of Jeremy, Gary Cook before Jeremy, and the leadership team, and Tom Wagner, getting out and about into the community.
Yeah.
Should we turn the phones on, Nick? Because I bet there's some Bluenoses who'd love to speak to Tom before.
Yeah, get him on. Because Tom's got probably another 15 minutes maybe left with us. So
I said 45 minutes, 8:15. But you obviously had a day off when they did the result.
Get the phones up, brother.
Go on, Tom. Fair play, mate.
Right, man. Buzzing, Tom. Absolutely buzzing, mate. I mean, like just going back to that COVID period, man. Do you know the stands were broken. You would never think it's a 360-degree turn. You know, sometimes I can't get my hat on. I'm just fucking blown away by it all. Yeah, sorry, Jay. Yeah, get the phones on, brother.
Just going to move Tom up a bit there so we can see him. That's it. All right, so we've got our first caller. Hello.
Hello, Jay, it's Colin.
How you doing, Colin, mate? All right.
Yeah, I tried to phone you up last night. That was just fun.
Oh, sorry, mate. Can you all hear Colin all right?
Yeah, loud and clear.
Fire away, Cole.
First of all, I'm worried tomorrow. I think Tom Ross said they're no month.
Yeah.
And I think they will come to our ground looking for a win.
Yeah,
They've
Lincoln.
got nothing to play for. I don't think that's to stand back and defend.
Yeah.
I hope you're right. I hope you're right, because Blues are at their best when teams come out and attack them.
Yeah.
I hope you're right.
Any questions for Tom, Colin? Anything you'd like to ask Tom at all?
Yes, Tom, he was a Blues fan in Aston. What was
Yes,
it
I was
like
a missionary.
in Aston?
Well, let me explain that, Cole. My dad came down from Scotland, from Glasgow. He met my mum in Belgium. They were both in the army in the war. And he met my mum in Belgium. She's from Belfast, but she lived in Birmingham with her mum and dad, my granddad. And they came to live in Birmingham. So my dad chose Blues, big football fan, but he chose Blues because of Alex Govan. And although we lived in New John Street West, it's Hockley Aston border, and I went to school, me and a guy called Connie Walsh were the only two Blues fans, and we used to get beat up regular. You know? But it's what it is. Listen. It all it does is harden you when you come from an area, a Villa area. It hardens you. You know, it wouldn't make any difference to me where it's in your blood. I can't even. You know, it's hard to explain really. Being a Blues fan is like it's in your blood. If Blues went out of business and never existed after today, I wouldn't become a fan of anybody else. I couldn't be because it's in your blood. My dad chose Blues, and long before Alex Govan was singing "Keep Right On," my dad loved it because it was a Scottish song, and he taught me to sing that when I was 3. Keep right on, right? But he never told me how tired and weary I'd get.
Yeah.
Or how long the bloody road was.
Still keep right on there.
Yeah, but listen, I've never like you guys, never wavered 1 minute. Good, bad, indifferent, good times, bad times. We're there, mate. We're there, and I think the one thing I'm loving at the moment is Blues fans are finally going to get some reward for all they've had to put up with.
Yeah,
man. Lovely, nice one, Colin. Thanks for ringing in, brother. Do you want to give us a score prediction for tomorrow, Blues Lincoln?
That's what I'm just going to say to you.
Okay.
It's going to be 4-3.
Ooh.
4-3.
Go on.
There's a game.
Go
To
on,
the
sir.
Blues, obviously. To the Blues.
Fair play.
4-3.
Wow,
Nice one, Colin.
that's a
And the message to the Blues fans, keep right on, keep the faith.
2 right, mate.
one gold top man.
Nice one, Colin.
Keep right on, Cole.
Thank you.
Cole.
Bye.
Bye.
Nick, this is brilliant, mate. This is going to a T now, son. Mate, it's brilliant.
To be fair, I think there will be goals tomorrow. I do. Like I said, I think Lincoln are second highest goal scorers. You know, we can bag a few. I think maybe a 3-2 or something like that.
Hello.
Hiya, Jay. It's Big Al here.
Yes,
Hey,
Big
there.
Al.
Yeah, not too bad. Good to see you boys doing a marvellous job as usual. I've just got to mention to Tom. How are you, Tom? I sat behind you on the plane at Bruges.
I'm all right, pal. It's you were one of those who give me the bumps for my birthday, were you?
No.
It wasn't even my birthday. That was the Zulus. It wasn't even my birthday. They give me the bumps.
I just joined in when you were terrorising that poor stewardess. But
No, not
we
me.
had a great journey. Yeah, of course, not now. And I put a message in. Did you ever get to speak to Chris at the training and ask him about his decision not to leave a player up off defensive set pieces?
I think sometimes, and this is how I've always been in 46 years of broadcasting. It's the manager's right to play the way he wants to.
Yeah.
Right? It's the manager's way to play the way he wants to. And I would no more tell him how to pick a team or how to deal with a corner. These are experts. I wouldn't do that. Probably what I could do is to ask him what his thinking is behind it.
Yeah.
That's what I'd like you to do, because I know Pep does the same thing, Pep Guardiola, but I just think that it invites a couple of their defenders into our box, which is a bit more dangerous than leaving somebody like Emile up front who probably wouldn't do as much good in the box anyway.
Well, I'm just looking now. We've had a hell of a lot of clean sheets, you know.
I know we have.
So it ain't exactly not worked, has it?
Oh yeah, we've improved our getting corners as
But
well.
that's only, though, I mean, in my opinion, getting in Ben Davies and Clara at the back, them two are solid, aren't they? They're like brick walls, aren't they, them pair?
I think Ben Davies is a hell of a player.
He's, you know.
Hell of a player. And Clara's been excellent. In fact, I think, you know, and Ryan also, what a keeper he's been. He passes it better than most outfield players.
Yeah. His distribution.
He does, yeah.
His distribution down the field's immense, and he got to pick off players.
Yes,
and
big dog.
Again, another Birmingham-born lad, a blue nose from King's Heath.
Yeah. Well, you reckon?
Yeah, it's Bluenoses, isn't it? Yeah, man.
Yeah, raving blue nose.
That's another Johnny Gale. He was the Bluenose from King's Heath.
Who?
Johnny Gale.
Oh, he's another one called me this afternoon. He's been on the phone this afternoon.
Who?
Driving me nuts, John Gale. Let me tell you.
Yes.
Let me
Go on,
let me tell you. That Leyland Daft final. If you weren't there, you may have watched it. He scored
I was
that
there.
wonderful
I
overhead
was there,
kick,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Let me tell you, because I trained.
Yeah.
I was with the team at Reading College for 3 days. He couldn't hit a cow's arse with a banjo in training, right? But he saved it for the final, and what a pair of goals those were!
Yeah.
Wow, unbelievable. So yeah, he's gonna be at the final, I think, as well.
Yeah.
Bobby Charlton said they were the best 2 goals scored by one player in any game at Wembley he's ever seen.
At Wembley, yeah. I know Bobby Charlton's favourite goal of all time was Tony Brown against Sheffield Wednesday, where the keeper booted it and he went over Tony's shoulder and he volleyed it. So that's his favourite all-time goal, according to Bobby Charlton. But in terms of Wembley, he ain't going to be far wrong with John Gale's overhead kick, let me tell you.
Some goal, wasn't it?
Good as you'll see.
It's a great game.
And it was a good game, wasn't it?
We're going to win 3-0.
Was that what you're going for? 3-0 tomorrow?
Thanks, Tom. And I'll see you on the open top bus at the end of the season, mate.
That's it. Absolutely. I hope. Listen, mate. I hope you're right. I hope it's. I'm convinced it'll be promotion as champions and the final win. I'm convinced.
Yeah.
We're the best team in the division, no question, by a country mile.
Yeah.
Even though anybody can lose a game, but we are consistently.
You're looking well anyway, Tom.
Look forward to it, pal. Keep right on.
Yeah, man. Nice one, Big Al.
Yeah. Miss you on the radio, mate. You're the main reason for me having a heart attack 20 years ago, listening to your commentaries. But 4 minutes injury time and Blues are in the back. They're in the box and it's coming in again. I'm going, Tom, shut up. What's going on?
It's weird, isn't it, really? Because I'm going to let you into a secret. I had a message from an ex Villa player, first team player, who said he just listened to my commentary of. Let me just tell you which goal it was. A Blues goal. Against the Paul Caddis one.
Yeah.
And that's a Villa fan who won the European Cup, and he said it was the best commentary he'd ever heard. So, from a Villa man, I'll take that all day.
Yeah.
It was relief. It was relief more. I can see it now. Zigic heading it across, and Caddis. Do you know that was the first time Caddis had ever headed the ball? I think.
Yeah.
When it went in, it was just Lee Clark running up the touchline. It was just amazing.
Yeah.
Who were the two Blues players? Who were the 2 Blues players to play against us that day?
Duke.
Duke was one. Yeah.
Who scored?
Yeah.
Don't Google it.
I'm trying to think who the other one was.
Jonathan Spector.
Neil Dans.
It might have been.
Neil Dans.
Neil Dans.
Yeah.
Just for a bit of trivia. I thought you were all Blues fans.
Good.
Come on, lads. Get this sorted.
Oh, what are you saying for tomorrow then, brother? Lincoln at home. You confident?
I think we're going to win 3-0. I'd like it if Allsop had improved enough to come back. But I think we're going to get behind the young lad. He's younger than me anyway. And if he's playing for the Blues, he's playing for the Blues. He does his best. And whatever happens, happens.
Well said, mate. Well said.
Yeah. Well said, Al. Nice one, mate. Thanks for your phone call.
No problem, mate. All the best in the future.
Cheers, Al.
I hope he's right 3-0. Oh, I hope he's right.
That'd be lovely.
Yeah, nice one, Al. Do you know what it is, Tom? Like, I find that because I do it an instant match reaction, so I come on pretty much after the final whistle's gone, and pretty much everyone's all right. It's social media. What they're so nasty and vindictive. In terms of like they're going to these false names, and it's like I don't mind like saying to players, "Oh, you had a bad game, or you could have done better at that, saving that shot." Yeah, that's fine, isn't it? But when they're I've seen some right now. This is why I stay off it. I don't go on it, Tom. I've seen some right nasty comments.
Let me explain.
No.
Let me just explain. I'm also chairman Oh, sorry, go on.
Oh, we got someone on their phone. Blue Shadow.
Yeah, Blue Shadow's back.
How you doing? You all
Oh,
right?
yeah, Blue Shadow.
Yeah,
You're all right, Blue Shadow.
How we diddling?
yeah, today's been a manic one, to be honest with you, but yeah, like I'm happy with the Blues. You know what I mean? We're going places, we're going up. We're gonna, like, I love Barry Fry to death, you know what I mean? But we're gonna definitely beat him at Wembley. And then, yeah, title of League One as well. And I think like half of Bluenoses around the world will agree with us. You know, we're bigger than League One. We should really be, you know, back up in the Championship or even, you know, heading for Premier League status.
Yeah.
Have you got any questions for Tom, Blue Shadow?
No, like I said last time when I spoke to him, like he's an absolute legend, and you know, as I said before,
Can I ask
like,
him a question? Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
Where does the Blue Shadow come from?
yeah, actually, I think he asked me this last time, and like I said, you know, like over the years, it's kind of like, you know, the Shadow is someone that hides away when, you know, like I'm going through depression and. When I don't fit into, like, you know, people don't let me in to sort of like their groups, and I hide away for that reason. And, you know, I just find it hard to talk to people, but I've found sort of like through my love of poetry that I'm able to connect people.
Brilliant.
Yeah,
Hey, listen, you're confident today, and if listen, if there's a group that won't let you in, good, you're better than that.
Yeah, that's
Our group, mate.
Yeah.
All day, every day.
But I have actually, I've got a poem to read out, if that's okay.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
Yeah, we all good to go.
Yeah. Show Tom how talented you are, Blue Shadow.
Okay, so it's called Birmingham. So it goes, what started off as one grew into the many, in a city that blows smoke to a place we call heaven. It's where emotions can be heard and passion can be felt. It's a church, it's home, it's what Saturdays are all about. It's filled with family and friends and our little ones too. It's blue and it's white, it's Birmingham, it's you. It's a path on a journey where hearts forever beat. There's music and beers and a lot of things you can eat. And then you can sit, go for a smoke at half time. You can sing our famous Keep Right On. It's a place where we all smile. And although we've seen good, over the years we've seen hurt, memories of moments that made us, but still I can write and put my feelings in a verse. For we're a city that's multicultural and we stand together as one. If you're Brummy, you're Zulu, wherever you hail from. So if you grew up with veins pumping, has match days draw near, you're the 12th man of friend, a blue nose is clear. And as for our lads who fight every week, they put the kit on to play and they wear their heart on their sleeves. And as for our manager, he is number one. Chris Davis, we love you, and he knows what he wants. His tactics, his team, the fans by his side. With Wagner and co were simply divine. Like stars in the sky and birds that pass by, we're the best in the world, our horizon is looking bright. So as I finish with these words, I end with these lines. Birmingham City is our club, and it's a big part of our lives. Keep right on.
Oh, nice one, Blue Shadow.
Brilliant, loving that. I'm loving that.
Well done.
Always good.
I'm loving
well
that,
done,
Blue Shadow.
This is every phone in. This is Tom. Like, it's brilliant, mate. And this is why I love doing it. And it's glad that you've come on, mate. And you can.
Well, listen, I had 46 years of doing the phoning, so I know exactly how you're feeling. It gives people a chance, you know. And social media is the curse of the devil, right?
Yeah.
Let's be fair.
Yeah, like I say, over the years, I've put my poems out there, and you know, I get backlash, and I get like, "Oh, you shit!" Like, you know, just stay like hidden away, and cause like I'm a young girl that sort of like have no confidence at all. When I get like bad reviews, I tend to just go, "Oh, fuck this!" Like, it's not worth it, you know. But like I say, I've met all these and you know, the way that you write, you know, like I can just be listening to someone and then I'll be like, oh man, I need to write something, and I can just do it whether it takes 5 minutes, 10 minutes, it doesn't matter to me. And I'm really just about putting people, you know, smiles to people's faces. You know, they're having a crap day. Yeah, I've wrote you something. You know, I don't
Very
want.
kind, yeah. Very kind.
You,
Very
Shadow,
kind for that summer.
you are so inspirational. Listen, do not let the minority get to you. I've had 46 years of I've had it on the phones, I've had social media. You're better than that. Let me just explain about what happens, and this is so important because I do a lot of mental health work for the charity I'm involved in called Uproar Mental Health, and I put when I do a speech at colleges, I put a big thing on the screen that goes 1 times 10 is 10, 2 times 10 is 20, 3 times 10 is 30, 4 times 10 is 40, 5 times 10 is 60, 6 times 10 is 60, etc., etc. And I say to the audience, what do you see? And everyone puts their hand up. You got one wrong. Nobody ever says you got 11 right.
Yeah.
People are always critical. Always critical. So do not let them get to you, Blue Shadow, please. You're better than that. I love the poem.
Yeah.
Yeah, I write all the time, you know what I mean? And, you know, I've done like one about mental health, you know, and sort of like what I've been through in life. And you know, I wrote another one last night called Brothers in Blue. So, yeah, it's kind of like, you know, I look up to, you know, like Jay and Nick and everyone. I look up to them and I go, you know what, I've got a good family here.
Always.
I tend to make Jay cry a lot because he's very sappy and emotional sometimes.
Hey, listen, brilliant. Listen, you're obviously an emotional person, but you know what? I don't know. I've only listened to you. You're a good person. Keep going and trust these guys rather than the Looney Tunes.
Yeah, nice one, Tom. So, Blue Shadow, what are you saying for tomorrow? Are you going tomorrow?
Yeah, going down tomorrow with Little Blue.
Good.
She loves her 5-0, so she said, 5-0. You know what? If it's 5, mate, I'll be happy as Larry. Even if it's 1-0, I'd still be happy. But you know what?
30,000 happy as well.
I'm going to go 2-1. I'm going to say, you know, they might score a goal, but we're going to beat them 2-1 tomorrow. And keep the faith. Carry on, lads, with what you're doing. And as I said, Tom, you're a legend. And, love you all.
Thank you.
Nice one, Blue Shadow. Thanks, Bob.
Keep right on, Blue.
What you know? Thank you. The word legend is so close to legend. You know, it's legend. But listen, hearing that, it's so emotional. And that's what Tom Wagner and Co have done, and Jeremy Dale have lifted people and give us so much happiness so far. And we haven't got anywhere yet, but we know we're on the right road. The only way is up. I'm loving it. Before I go tomorrow, I think it's a really tight game tomorrow. Lose by 1 goal, lose by the odd goal.
Have you got time for one more call, Tom? There's another caller here.
You're taking the proverbial now, aren't you? Go on.
Hello.
Hello.
How you doing, Dad?
Game in my voice.
This is why I do this, Tom. This channel is my eyes through my dad bringing me up, and he's actually on the phone now.
Who the old man? What's his name?
Ian.
Ian, you've got a lot to answer for, son.
Dad?
Wow, I'm excited. I got my ticket.
Your Wembley ticket?
My Wembley ticket, yeah.
Yeah.
Good man.
I'm about 3 miles away from the pitch, mind you, but I've got my ticket.
Have you got any questions for Tom, Dad?
I found it just to tell you I got my ticket, and I wanted to take the microphone, to be honest with you. You know, microphone.
Oh yeah, I've got a new microphone for the match day vlogs now. So that's going to be funny getting that out to the Bluenoses. It's going to be really funny.
You're not getting that out in the pub, Joe. I'll tell you that for nothing.
What do you reckon about the game tomorrow?
I reckon I'm going to go for me 3-1.
3-1 Blues.
Yeah, hopefully Stan will be playing.
Yeah. Fingers crossed. I was telling Tom a while back when he used to take me to football, didn't you? And we used to listen to Tom on the radio, didn't we?
Oh, all right, I'm old.
Many a moon ago.
Blues.
Say it again, sorry.
I met Tom at 𝒂𝒄𝒄𝒆𝒔 Blues, didn't I? He
Oh,
came
yes,
down.
you did.
Oh, that's right. 𝒂𝒄𝒄 Blues. That's right. Yes. Great time, by the way. The supporters club. The OSC is brilliant. If you're not a member, you should be. I think they're brilliant.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's lovely. Sounds like we got Tate at the next one, so that's sounding good as well.
Got who?
Yeah.
Paul Tate.
Paul Tate, did you say?
Yeah, it should be a good night, that one.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. You said Paul Tate, Tom.
Oh, Paul Tate, yeah. Brilliant.
Paul Tate is excellent by the sound of it, so
he's got a great story to tell, Paul.
Well, yeah, we saw him at the holiday inn by the airport when the night when we had a few players there.
Yeah.
That was a good night. He got a few good stories to tell that night as well. So it was good.
My God! Imagine being locked in a room with that lot. Nuts.
Oh, yeah, it was good. Yeah, definitely. But yeah, that was it really. Just a quick one, just to we're all looking forward to the old Wembley trip. Got the hotels booked.
Say hello to Neil and Nick as well, Dad.
Hello, Neil and Nick.
How are you, Ian?
How are you, Ian? You all right, son?
Yeah, not too bad at all. But you all going tomorrow?
Yeah.
We'll be there.
Predictions there?
I can't wait to check
3-2.
3-2, I reckon, Ian. Yeah, I think we'll concede a couple. I think we'll. I think there'll be goals tomorrow for some reason.
You're not jumping on the old Bailey Peacock bandwagon, are you?
Well, not necessarily. I'm jumping on the Lincoln tend to score a lot of goals. Like I said, I think they're the second highest goal scorers in the league. They're not goal shy, and I think, and I'm not really jumping on the bandwagon, but if Allsop's not going to be in goal, maybe one or two will go in. You know what I mean? But I'm still, I'm not slagging him off or I'm not digging him out or anything like that. I don't know. I said,
but one of them.
Oh God, yeah.
Got to get behind the kid. He's only a young lad.
He's only a young kid, yeah.
Exactly, yeah.
He's got a Blues kid on at the end of the day, mate. That's good enough for me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna back him for a clean sheet, Ian, tomorrow. Now I'm going to say that we're going to stop them and really frustrate them and nick it.
Nice.
That's my plan for tomorrow. Yeah.
You'll have to meet us tomorrow, Neil.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm getting
I'll give you a shout.
Come and meet us, mate.
All right. Well, I'm going to get off then, but I'll just a quick one. But just say hello to Blue Shadows. Hopefully, more bump into tomorrow we did last time. So.
All right.
Well said.
The old 5-0 prediction again from a little.
Yeah. Cheers for ringing in, Dad.
All right, mate. All the best to you all.
Keep right on it.
Cheers, guys.
Enjoy your evening.
We will.
See you later.
See you later.
Nice one, mate.
Cheers, guys.
Nice one, Tom.
No,
Tom,
cheers, guys. I'd like to come back again and stick around for the whole 2 hours.
That'd be nice one.
Yeah,
maybe the end of the season or something like that.
Yeah, whenever you want, just give us a shout.
Yeah.
But I've enjoyed it. It's been good fun, good banter.
Brilliant.
Have a good time the rest of the night and keep right on. And hope tomorrow, by one goal tomorrow will do me, as long as it's a win.
Yeah.
All that matters is winning.
Yeah, nice one, big team, man.
All right, pal. God bless you all. Keep right
Thanks, Tom.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Nice one, mate.
Cheers.
Duncan.
Hello, bruv, right?
Big D.
Big D.
Big D's in the building.
You're right, Duncan.
Yeah. Hey, he's a good lad, that Tom, isn't he?
Yeah, he's my
sound.
I don't know what's happening here.
When I was growing up and all that.
Yeah.
Bless his cotton box. So, like you all touched on Peacock Battle. If he's in goal tomorrow, we have to give Matt support because he gives me the EBGBs, but at the end of the day, he's wearing a Blues top of it.
Yeah.
We've got to get, and I think a lot of it is confidence could be because he hasn't played, he hasn't got his confidence, and it's a hard one, isn't it?
Yeah.
And he just needs a little bit of lifting. And I'm not going tomorrow because I've got to take my mum for a checkup at the hospital, so I can't go. But I would ask the Blues fans to give him a round of applause and shout out his name or something, and give him that bit of confidence, you know.
Cracking idea that is, isn't it?
Yeah,
I'd
I mean,
love that. I'd love
even that song we sing for Allsop, Ryan Allsop is a blue. Be good to try and get that going at the ground, like Bailey Peacock is a blue, something like that. Like, I don't know, just to try and spur him on a little bit. You know what I mean?
And I think Neil said about a clean sheet. I mean, I'd love it, but it's just that every time he gets the ball, I do shit my pants. That's the truth. But I am going to try and wish from afar that he gets a clean sheet.
I'm laughing at Richel's comment here.
Richel in the sticks.
Nicky loves you. He absolutely loves you, mate.
Richel.
Yeah, mate, he loves you.
Mate,
honestly, mate, he's always messaging me saying, I love Nick. He's messaged me, right, he's took a photo of the stream, right, and he's WhatsApped me saying, I just love Nick. Everyone loves Nick, honestly.
He's on his bedroom wall.
Why do you think he's my Blues brother? Because I love him, and everybody loves him.
Yeah.
There's only one Nick, mate.
To be fair, I don't know about Bailey Peacock Farrell. I mean, look, I keep mentioning I've done a stream after. I don't know whether you watched it, Neil, but once that, obviously people were just pointing out the obvious. Do you know what I mean? Which was he had a poor game. What did you? I mean, it's obviously instant match. So I mean, I brought it up that he was poor, but
there's no doubt about it. That first goal, he should have, as a goalkeeper, you just got to expect anything, haven't you?
Yeah.
It was poor for that, and I think that just set the precedent, gave them the fuel to really kick on, didn't it? To be fair, And I think from then on, I don't think it mattered who was in goal. Then I think they were just destined to go on and do it, weren't they? So I think it's about how he comes back from it now. And let's face it, what we've said tonight, he's got the right bloke, managing him to perk him up, hasn't he? That man-to-man sort of. So, and like Dunk says, we've just got to get behind him. I'd love for us to be singing his praises tomorrow.
It's just the confidence in it. Like, it's just...
Well, let's face it, he was shaky at the start of the season. We weren't sure who to go with, were we?
Yeah.
So, there's a good keeper in there. He wouldn't be here, would he, if he wasn't a good keeper?
Yeah, so Chris Davis has obviously saw something, hasn't he?
Yeah, of course he has, I just want to touch on another player at Bolton, the 𝒂𝒄𝒉, the winger.
Yeah.
I think he's an amazing player.
The players like that we want to go after, isn't it? And I think we're capable of attracting good players like that now. I think we could get.
Yeah, definitely.
Summer's going to be fantastic for me. I think
look at the players we got now, Neil.
Superb, isn't it?
3-4 of them from the Champions League, mate, to League One Blues. It's honestly,
just attracting it.
And that's just down to...
you think that we are on a level now to buy players out of any second division league in Spain or Germany or Italy, and they wouldn't be dropping down a level. They'd be coming up to us, knowing that we're building for the Prem. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that speaks volumes, doesn't it?
Yeah. You think we're kicking on, aren't we? You think what we've attracted in League One, getting the promote. I mean, we're going to get promotion. It just takes it up a whole new level, though, doesn't it? We're going to be attracting some really, attractive footballers. It's going to be really exciting. The summer is. I can't wait for it. Not that I don't want to enjoy between now and the summer, because even we've just got so much to look forward to, haven't we? Wembley,
Wembley, man, Wembley bound.
Yeah, massively. Yeah. So
you're going to Wembley, Dunk?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're going to Wembley?
Yes, mate. But
he said
sorry.
I'm number three in the priority, so I think it's the 14th of March I can buy a ticket.
Yeah. They've got to give us more seat allocations, I think.
Yeah.
Well, it just goes to show the power of what we've got, and I think this will show Wagner, that if he does, well, he is going ahead with this stadium, that we can actually fill it, and we will fill it.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, man. So what are you saying for tomorrow, Dunk? You're not going tomorrow, you just said, didn't you? What are you saying? You fancy us tomorrow against Lincoln?
I do. I fancy, I'd like a 2-0, but I think it'd be a 2-1 to Blues. But I think we're getting yeah.
Yeah, I'll be happy with that. I just think we need to bounce back with a win. I mean, look at the last time we lost against Shrewsbury. Do you know what I mean? Look at the bounce back there. 18 games unbeaten.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So, I mean, you know, we've obviously got injuries and we've got tired players and stuff. It's difficult opposition. But I think at home, I've said we don't ever get beat at home this season. I think, I think you could be right, Dunk. Maybe a 2-1. I said 3-2. Maybe a 2-1. 2-1, 3-2.
I'd like to see Alfie May on the score sheet because he needs his confidence. He does. He really does. And if he can get one, then he, you know, it'll all come back because he's a striker. He only needs the 1 goal, doesn't he? And then, but yeah.
I think Stansfield starts tomorrow. What do you think, Neil? Who do you think starts tomorrow?
I think he looked good considering the injury we thought it was when he came on the other day. Even though like it wasn't the result we wanted, it was good to see him on, wasn't it? I think he could. Would I start him tomorrow? I mean, not knowing if he's fully fit, then you start him, don't you?
Yeah.
But I'd like to see Alfie may get some good time as well because I do think he needs his goal, and he's been so close, hasn't he? That one that hit the post last week. I felt so sorry for the bloke. But Stansfield. I think if he's fit and you're happy that he's near enough 100% fit, starting.
Give him an hour or something. Give him an hour if not, then bring May on maybe.
That's it.
Yeah, I think so.
The thing is, I can't see Alfie being in the first 11 next season. That's no slight on him. It's just
no, mate, Dunk. No, mate.
I think the gaffer's going to go out and buy a top-notch striker to play alongside, or just whether it's behind or in front of Stano, and he'll be a top 25 season striker, you know. For the level that we'll be at, you know. So. But it'd be just nice for Alfie himself to score a couple and get the confidence going, you know.
Richel still ain't having it, is he? The Messiah. Come on, son.
It's time by 2 or 3, Richel, so.
That'll do.
So, yeah, nice one, Dunk. Yeah, man. So, how you been? Just quickly, because have you not been well?
No, that was 6 weeks ago. I had pneumonia, didn't I?
Yeah. No.
But no, I've been all right. A big announcement for my channel is I'll start my podcast tomorrow.
Oh, super, man. Go on, Dunk.
Yeah, and the first fellow I'm interviewing for an hour is a veteran that was in a few gun battles, and it'd be interesting to see what he's got to say about that. Mental health. But anyway, that's that, and this is this, and keep right on, guys. And
love you, Dunk.
Before you go, Dunk, thoughts on Keir Starmer? I'm only joking. Dunk. You go fucking wild when he's on.
Political.
He hit the fucking roof. No, he's a. Yeah,
No, I'm trying to. Right, look. Politics is rubbish because all the bloody same, aren't they? But that bloke, I mean, it's going after the veterans from other wars now, and there's no need for it because we ain't criminals. We've done what the government asked us to do. Oh, you've got me going, Nick. Oh, my God.
No, yeah, I shouldn't have done it. Sorry, Dunk. Yeah.
It's all right. No, it's just a sore point. Leave veterans alone because all we did was do what they asked us to do.
Yeah.
It's not even veterans, though, Dunk. He's after fucking everyone. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? If you're British, you're done for. But let's not just go there. Cause I'm just playing. He's just
playing you up, mate.
I like to throw a bit of politics in there now and again.
Nick.
I'd like to throw a bit of politics in there. I was going to say, ask Tom what he thought of Sir Keir Starmer, but better than that.
No,
You know what I mean?
no, I mean, the post to go on the radio, isn't he? And
Who are you? Yeah.
Nick, you're going to meet us tomorrow, Nick. Where are you, son?
Yeah, I'll be around.
Me and Big Rich miss you, mate. In the flesh.
Nick,
Yeah.
where are you going to live, mate? I mean, is it like, can you say it's going to be the Shirley or Wales?
Yeah, so I've got a viewing, you know, by the Woodsman's Rest. It got put off. What happened, Dunk, was I'm viewing it Monday at 3:15, but it's only one of them studio. It's like a studio bungalow, very small. I mean, I haven't seen it, obviously. I drove there today to have a look at it, and it looks very small. I've got to be honest. So
Yeah,
I'm gonna have a look at 3:15.
Also, it might be small, but as long as you can get the crazy knickers in there, you'll be all right, bruv.
Yeah, crazy knickers. I know. Yeah, she just wants me to get anything she does because it is such a nuisance. But yeah, I'll let everyone know how I get on Monday, and we'll reconvene.
Don't go to Wales. You don't need to, mate. You want to stay in.
No, I know. Yeah.
Like,
Nice one, Dunk.
the sheep, mate.
I know, yeah. I'll get bored down there too easy. There's nothing to do, to be fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All the life is.
Yeah.
Right then, I'll let you lot crack on, all right?
Dunk, we love you, mate. Cheers for ringing in, mate.
Yeah, Dunk. All the best,
Nice
mate.
one, Dunk.
Nick,
Yeah, nice.
Jay,
Yeah.
see you later.
Nice one, brother.
Nice.
Jay, I'm going to have to shoot off, brother.
Yeah, man.
All right, it's been a pleasure. Thanks for inviting me on.
Nick,
Really good to have
love
a
you, son.
podcast. Yeah, man, love you loads, man. Nice one, Neil. Good to see you as well, brother.
And you, Nick, all the best, mate.
yeah,
So
but-
you're down there tomorrow. Are we going to meet up or something, are we?
Yeah, but I'll be in that. I tell you where I go. Johnny Wheeler. I always see Johnny Wheeler there. His comments up now. I tend to go to the Cleary's, and then I'll go for a drink in the Ball and Globe. So Ball and Globe, and then go to that box-to-box bar. So anywhere around there, if you want to come and have a beer or whatever, yeah.
Got one more call, mate. They've just called it.
I'll go
Can you
and
start one more?
Yeah.
Hello?
Hello, it's Lee Burke. How are you?
How are you, Lee?
How are you, mate?
I'm glad you sorted your phone out.
Oh, cheers, mate. I know. Right, Paul, like, weren't he? I was laughing my head off because I was just like, it's something else to go wrong again. You know what I mean?
I know.
But nothing changed now. Like, because when I do these podcasts, mate, I literally turn my computer off and walk away. That's it. You know what I mean? So there's nothing changed. No wires unplugged, nothing. I just walk away, and yeah, just when something goes wrong, it's just like, you know, not again. The podcast, mate.
The podcast is brilliant. It was brilliant. The podcast. Tom Ross was brilliant.
Yeah, he was good, weren't he?
I used to listen to him when I was younger.
Yeah.
Officer Gold and BR&B.
Richelle. It's all right. He's second the mick out of Nick, isn't he?
Funny, he is, Richelle. Funny, he is.
Right.
And Tony funny as well.
What's your predictions for tomorrow, Lee?
I think I'll go what I like, the 4-1s again.
Yeah.
And on Tuesday as well, 4-1.
He loves a 4-1, doesn't he, Nick?
He does love a 4-1. I've got to be honest. You do love a 4-1, don't you, Lee?
Yeah.
Go on.
You're right, Neil.
Yes, I'm good, thanks, matey. Yeah, I like the sound of a 4-1. Actually,
I'll go on your channel sometimes on YouTube.
Yeah, we see you, matey. Yeah, lovely to have you, mate. Thanks very much.
Yeah.
And West Brom, QPR.
West Brom have got QPR.
Yeah.
Draw. I think that'll be a draw, Lee.
Yeah, I think that'll be a draw. Yeah, I think.
Be a draw that one, mate.
Yeah, Desmond.
4-4.
4-4. Yeah. Very good.
Sleep, Nick. Yeah. Albion keep drawing, don't they? That's the thing, Lee. I mean, you got Tony Mowbray as well at the helm.
He'll get them firing.
Really nice.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah, we'll get them firing, I think, yeah. So yeah, there we go, man. Nice one, Lee Burke.
Have a good weekend. I'll speak to you soon.
And
Yes,
you, mate.
brother.
Take care, Lee.
Thanks
All the
much.
best, mate.
Nice one, brother. Slick Nick.
I've got the
Emu game's killing it, innit?
man.
Right, I'm gonna have to shoot off, guys, man. Enjoy it. Jay, thanks for having me on first and foremost. Obviously, really good to see you as well again, Neil.
Yeah, all the best, Nick.
Yeah, man, it's good to have Tom Ross on again, weren't it? You know, to give out his time, like an hour of his time. Do you know what I mean? Because that RPG promotions, that they pay him to. Do you know what I mean? For his time, so done really well, man. Everyone seems to enjoy it. So yeah, nice one, man. Just for my viewers, I'll be on for my instant match reaction around about 6 o'clock ish. So if you want to join me, that's on Chatting Blues, and we just do an instant match reaction basically. We go through the stats and all that, and we have a chin wag. And yeah, man, nice one, guys.
Keep right on, Nick.
All the best, matey.
Right.
Hello.
Hello, it's Chris.
How you doing, Chris, mate? You all right?
I'm good, thank you. And hello to Neil, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, hello, Chris. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. Yeah, it's just, like I was saying, like the obviously the Bolton match. I think after they scored their equaliser, we just fell apart, I think.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, just, it's just like, obviously 𝒃𝒂𝒄𝒆𝒄, like whoever is in goal, you have to support them and, back them, I think.
Yeah, we can't win them all, can we, mate?
No, we can't, no.
It can be such a lonely position as well, goalkeeper, can't it? It's when things go wrong.
Yeah.
You're just on your own, aren't you?
I know, yeah. It's awful, and I was watching your, I was watching your show earlier, like Tom Ross, and with Tom Ross, he was brilliant as always.
Yeah, he's in there.
Yeah, he's just awesome, and I think we'll bounce back tomorrow.
Yeah.
I think
feeling positive.
I think I'll say 2-1 Blues.
Love it. That'll do.
Yeah.
3 points gets us back on track.
Yeah.
What about your goal scorers, mate?
I think Stano if he starts.
Yeah.
And possibly, I'm going to go for Dowell.
Dell.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good shout.
Nice, man.
Like how you guys been?
Yeah, mate. Good, yeah. Just pissing myself laughing about these comments on here. They're just honestly, they tickle me.
Oh, yeah.
Right,
yeah.
What a belter comment.
I was going to tell, I've seen you change your number, haven't you? So
yeah, mate. Yeah, had a right game last night with the mental health stream. I felt guilty though, because I do want to help and stuff, and then people are trying to ring in and that, just for a chat, and I couldn't get the phone to work. I was proper gutted after it, like beating myself up, like, and stuff on the night. I was proper down about it. You know what I mean? Because I love doing the mental health ones, like. And,
it's just it's nice to see Stano back. It's nice to see Stano back.
Definitely.
Because I think it's like we feared the worst, didn't we? Because he was going to be out for the season, but luckily, it was.
Oh, that night that was horrendous, and not knowing for ages after what had happened, but. Yeah, just to find out it was a bit of a dead leg, wasn't it? Which can be nasty, can be like a few weeks, but yeah, to have him back now is fantastic.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, and go on. Sorry.
What's your views on the Bailey 𝒃𝒂𝒄𝒆𝒄 situation, Chris? What's your take on it, mate?
Well, the thing is, like he makes me nervous, like when he's in goal, he's because the thing is you don't know you don't know how he's gonna, but obviously when he had to come on against Wycombe in the last few minutes, and he was obviously put into the deep end, and it's just obviously he had to. It was obviously he hasn't played for a while, has he? I think the last time he played was against Newcastle, I think. So maybe his confidence was a bit low, and but I'll back whoever plays or anything, and support him, give him a chance. You know.
Yeah, mate, definitely. I think we got to try and show him some love. I think.
Yeah, definitely. Well, like if you don't, then his confidence will get worse.
I mean, I think a lot of it is like a lot of the criticism and stuff. I mean, because let's be honest, lads. Football's full of opinions. We're not going to agree on it, but like I see it as a positive. It's a great conversation to have. If you all agree on the same thing, it's a very interesting conversation. Is it? So like,
true.
that side of I like it. But I think a lot of the criticism is like in the moment. I think it's like.
Yeah,
it's like when Nick does his instant match reaction, and he says stuff like it's probably just in the moment. You know what I mean? And
definitely.
Like a lot of it, like when you after a few days has gone by and stuff, you start to think about stuff. I think that's when it's. I think a lot of it's in the moment, like you know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely. So obviously I'll say. Like and also, obviously we've had Saturday and Tuesday matches, haven't we, for the past?
Yeah.
I don't know how many, weeks, but obviously we've got one, obviously like Saturday and Tuesday, obviously like our game in hand against Stevenage on Tuesday.
Yeah.
And obviously we're supposed to play them away as well on the 22nd, but that's going to be postponed, I think, because due to international call-ups. Because obviously international break.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
I don't like them anymore.
No, they're crap, isn't they?
No,
it's just a nightmare, isn't it?
Yeah, it's ruining it though, isn't it? Like,
yeah. Well, yeah, but I am looking forward to the Blues Peterborough match, like the Barry Fry derby final.
Yeah.
But do you remember when obviously Wrexham were obviously I was thinking we're going to Wembley and then they scored the equaliser.
Oh yeah, mate.
That was just
I was laughing. There was 2-0 up, weren't they, as well?
They were. They lost on penalties. And they lost on penalties.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mate. Have you got a message for the Bluenoses, Chris, that are watching?
Yeah.
The most important bit of the phone call, mate.
Keep it on. Keep the faith.
Yeah.
FEA.
Good lad.
I'll let you guys get on. Well, get off now, and I'll speak to you guys soon. Take care.
Cheers for ringing, Chris, mate. Keep
all the best, Chris.
Up the Blues.
Take care. Bye, Tra.
All the best, mate.
Bye, man. Yeah, and you. Bye. Bye.
Calls have been brilliant tonight, isn't they, mate?
Yeah, it's been cracking, mate. I'm just looking at the time again. I can't believe where the time's gone. It's superb, isn't it?
I know, it flies, doesn't it, mate?
Doesn't it just?
Mate.
Fantastic.
Thanks for making time for me again as well, Neil.
Oh, you're more than welcome. Love it. Got some cracking people on here, mate. I love everyone that comes on here. It's just such a lovely community.
We love you, mate. Looking forward to the match tomorrow.
Yeah, can't wait for tomorrow. I tell you what, I really want us to go out there and show some momentum tomorrow. I do, and I think we will. I honestly want us to really bounce back in style tomorrow, and I think we will. I've just got that feeling.
We got the Messiah.
We'll want to prove a point.
Got the Messiah. How you doing, son?
I'm good, son. How are you? Time for one more, mate, yeah?
Yeah, man. Yeah. We've got half an hour. If Neil's free, we've still got half an hour, mate, to go.
Yeah, I'm free.
Good, mate. You got to get to bed for tomorrow, mate, for tomorrow's game.
Nice, mate. I never sleep, mate. I live life in the fast lane, son. I get no time to sleep.
Yeah, you do live life in the fast lane.
In the fast lane, mate.
Yeah, you do. Cracking show, mate. It's good having Tom on. Tom Ross, isn't it?
How are you, son, anyway?
I'm good, mate. I'm good. Nah, not today, mate. I've had to sadly work today.
I've had Beckham in, really. Yeah, mate. You see his garden, Neil? He's massive, mate.
I'm just a gardener, mate.
He's got a butler that walks around with a trolley with...
Downton Abbey.
Golf buggy to go around it.
Yeah, Matty might as well be.
Oh, jeez.
How are you, mate?
I'm good, mate. I'm trying to keep my cool with the keeper.
Come on, get it off your chest.
I can't even bear to say his name, but I'm not one, like you know, mate. I'm not one for slagging players off. I never do. Very positive, but he's, like I said on the comments, he's just not fit for purpose. For me, it's definitely not a confidence thing. He's just not very good. Like every single game he's played this season, bar like a couple of the EFL Trophy games where I reckon I definitely would have kept a clean sheet in it.
Yeah.
Like, I just don't think he showed us anything. I'm worried about tomorrow in the respect of not winning the game. We'll win, but there'll be a blunder. There'll be an error. There'll be something goes wrong tomorrow. And I just think we just need to get Allsop back as quickly as we can, and then we just wish him all the best in the summer. Joking apart, I just think it's just not. It's just, yeah, mate. Honestly, we conceded 4 goals in 18 games, is it? And we conceded 3 in one night.
Yeah.
Come on, do you know what I mean?
Apart from that, you think he's all right though?
Say again, mate.
Apart from that, you think he's okay?
Apart from that, I'm definitely sending him a Christmas card. Yeah.
There is one thing, lads, and I don't know if you lads thought the same, but like, you know, when Bolton scored that second goal that was disallowed, I even had to laugh at that one because he didn't save that one, did he?
I know.
But also, Davies stopped one pretty much off the line as well, so it could have been 5. Mate, honestly, I was shouting at I was watching the game at home, and the cross came in. I thought, just come and get it, come and get it, come and get it. Didn't come and get it, bottled it, and then what do you think? Bang, goal. You just think, like, come on. But anyway, we just need to, like you say, we'll get behind him. But I do fear for another blunder tomorrow. Let's just hope the defence can kind of pull it through. But we'll score plenty tomorrow. I think we'll win by 2 or 3 goals anyway.
Yeah.
But obviously, we do need to address that in the summer. Anyway, but yeah, I've got my Wembley ticket today. Did you get your tickets today?
Yeah,
gentlemen?
nice. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, I got mine. Yeah. It's pretty straightforward process. Went it online, so pretty straightforward.
Cheers, mate.
I got Ben to do for me. I was at work, so at 10 o'clock, Ben was texting me. I had to get all my my bank card details out, and trying to do that over text message was a nightmare. But you know, when you're fidgeting, you think you're going to run out of time. But yeah, we got it across the line. Chuff.
Did he do it online for you?
Yeah, we had this queuing thing. To be fair, I had it on at work as well, in between like seeing people coming in and that. And I was trying to keep it going, and it kept timing out on me at work. So luckily Ben sorted it. I was chuffed to bits in the end. Yeah, we got some.
You know, for future finals, what they do as well, mate, you could have just added into your network, and then I got mine and my mate's one. He gave me his membership number and stuff. You add it to the network, and then I was able to get 2. So it's just easier than you're both trying to get them, but. You could do that for next season, mate. We're in the FA Cup final.
That's it. That'll do.
But what we're saying, Neil, are you happy with the season so far, mate? I know we spoke a few weeks ago. You're happy with? I know we're going to lose games. That's football, but
yeah, and you know what? We haven't lost. I mean, compare it to last season. You know, let's bring us back down to earth. We knew we were going to lose games, but you know what? We've lost less than I thought we would.
Definitely,
yeah.
I agree. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, we just got to step back on now. Like I said at the start, it's like a bit of relief, really. That pressure to keep that run going isn't there now. So I'm hoping they can go out and really enjoy the football and just get into that final third and start scoring a few goals again now. Just start building back up.
They will. They look tired, didn't they? I think.
Yeah.
Latter looked. He looked quite tired in the centre. He needed a bit of a rest, and I'm hoping maybe tomorrow Leonard starts. Give a couple of a rest. I think Stano should start up front, shouldn't he? We're a different team without him. Like, without impressive from the front, it's not the same. And like, we like Alfie May. I liked obviously when we signed him. Now he's a definitely player short on confidence at the moment. But I think like what Tom Ross said, as soon as he bangs one in, he'll get more. I can't see him being here next season. No, I just don't think he'll be good enough in the Championship. Maybe they'll give him 6 months in there, but I think Davis is that cutthroat. I think you'll find another 7-8 players coming in this summer.
You reckon?
And then we'll push it. Yeah, definitely. They're not here to mess around, are they? They want to have a go. They're going to have a go, aren't they? And I don't think there's any time for sentiment either. So
they don't want to be dwelling in in the Championship, do they? They need to keep the momentum going. That's what they'll want to do.
Yeah, definitely.
They'll probably throw everything at it. Yeah, do an Ipswich hopefully, but then even better, go a step further and be stronger when we get up there.
I mean, I wouldn't be disappointed. I mean, obviously, I want to push for playoffs next season, but I wouldn't be disappointed with a top 10 finish and then push on the following season for promotion. And I don't think that's a bad way of doing it. It's another season to perfect the style, get some of the players in. There's no massive rush to get to the Premier League for me. Obviously, for the ownership group, they want it straight away. But you know, Rome weren't built in a day, was it?
No.
But I think
true.
We'll win the double, and it's been a really good season. And back to back to winning ways tomorrow.
We made so many memories as well, though. Not just with Blues, but like even doing this, mate. You know,
mate,
we've had the trespassers, mate, haven't we? You know what I mean?
Mate,
you got held up last week.
Yeah. Well, they nearly endangered my mission last week on the train. Trespassers on the bloody train on the train tracks, mate. I was like meeting Jay.
He was fuming, mate. Weren't you?
I weren't happy at all, but we got there in the end. We got there.
They held the Messiah up, mate.
He did hold the Messiah up. But I won't be with you tomorrow, guys. I'm not around, so I'm back on Tuesday.
Can't believe that, mate.
I know. It's bad skills, isn't it? It's bad
Where's
skills.
Nick, son? Where's Nick?
I don't know what.
Where is he?
What's he going to do now?
Rich L loves Nick Neil.
He was cracking me if he was. He's having a cigarette with Tom there. He's coughing. I thought he's like brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
Man.
But come on, this is Tom Ross here, mate. Come on, what are you doing?
Did you see him in his comments, Slick Nick, mate?
He's brilliant.
Mate.
You know, mate, I love him. He's so funny. He cracks me up. Beyond belief.
Mate, he's classy, isn't he? He's
great.
Mate. So funny.
He's good.
You don't realise how funny he is.
No Monster Munch tonight, though, was there?
Oh, mate.
The Monster Munch.
You remember that when he got the 𝒃𝒍𝒄𝒆𝒄 and we couldn't hear nothing? Remember that? He thought he was there watching the podcast and having like a nice little snack.
He's just chilled, mate. He's just having a chilled one.
He's brilliant.
He's having a chilled one. Like he says, chill out with the comments, guys. Chill out with the comments. Honestly, I'm sitting here in the lounge. I'm just like in absolute bits. He just makes me laugh. He's great.
He's classy, mate.
Where's the hoodie, mate? Anyway, where's the hoodie, man? What's going on?
The hoodie's on the way, mate.
Is he on the way?
Yeah. Do you want to see it on camera, quick?
Yeah, I want to see my hoodie.
Yeah, I want to get them. I want to get one of them off you, Jay.
Yeah, Neil, get a hoodie, mate. We're going to wear them at Wembley. Hopefully,
you got them big enough for me.
That's the front.
You ordered me a small one, haven't you, mate? Obviously. Yeah, I love it, mate. It's awesome, that.
That's the front, and then the back one's the most sentimental bit, mate. He's
that's cool.
my dad. Me and my dad on his shoulders, the boy in blue.
Did you design it yourself, Jay, or did you get someone else to help you do it? Did you put that together yourself?
I designed most of it, but it's been tweaked a bit like by someone who knows what they're doing and gone fucking.
Yeah, so you kind of came up with the images and they just played around with the composition of it, yeah.
You see?
Nah, it looks cool. It looks really
brilliant.
Good.
Yeah, that's lovely. That is. I like that.
Can you put the Messiah on the back of mine, mate? Like
Messiah on.
Does it come with a halo?
Absolutely. Because obviously, I think other people want the Messiah on the back of theirs as well. So you know, got to put my brand out.
Definitely,
for the cross.
Gentlemen, I'll love and leave you. I thought I'd give you a quick call just to talk about the keeper situation. I think you know my stance on it, but I'll get behind him. Don't worry. I'll keep the faith.
I was actually laughing at your comments because you put here, Jay. 𝒂𝒄𝒄𝒆𝒄 Davis has texted me. I'm starting goal tomorrow,
mate. Honestly, I'm not just saying it. I think I'd do a better job. I definitely would. I definitely command my box, and I wouldn't get beaten on my near post, 100%. But you know, you never know. You might see me tomorrow, mate, mightn't you? Guest appearance.
Yeah, that's it, mate.
Take your gloves. Make sure you got your gloves with you.
Mate, anything's possible in that garden, mate. From what I've seen, mate.
Well, the goals are going to come out in the next couple of weeks, mate. So I'll be getting fit for the summer, mate. Ready for the championship next season.
That's it, mate.
That's our mates in goal. But listen, I'll leave you to it, mate, and I'll probably see you in some point in the next week or two, anyway.
Definitely, Rich, mate. I love you loads, mate.
All right, guys. Take care.
Keep right on.
All the best, Rich. Keep right on, mate.
Mate,
see you later, Rich.
Cheers, mate.
Ta-ra, mate. Yeah. Have you met Rich L?
No. Do you know what? I've only seen you in person down that one night where we happened to bump into each other.
Yeah. That was just a coincidence, wasn't it? That was
wasn't it? That was bonkers. That wasn't it?
We didn't even know that we was by each other, did we? Till like
no.
Doing something, and then we just happened to just like literally turn at the same time and go, bloody hell!
It's when the fan zone had opened, wasn't it? We were just having a look.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Meant to be, mate.
Yeah. So we'll catch up tomorrow. Yeah,
man, definitely. I usually go on the cop car park just because you can get served better out there, like on the outside bit, like.
Yeah, we'll go in there tomorrow.
You having a drink tomorrow? So if you are, I'll get you a beer, mate.
Yeah, I'll have a cider with you.
Mate, even better.
Sounds good.
Better, mate. Anyone going to the evening with Chris Davies?
I had a look at this, when I was looking at the Wembley tickets today. It looks good, that does, but it's just in the week, isn't it? And we're getting up for work the next day. It's on I think it's the 20th, and I think it's a Thursday.
Right.
So it's an awkward. I mean, whether you're off at
To be honest,
your shifts. Yeah. It does look really interesting. I mean, it'd be lovely I don't know how close or how much you can ask him, but it'd be really interesting if just get an insight into the man, like if he comes up and does a speech or something, that'd be really good. But they're doing lots of stuff, and to do it mid-season as well, that's proper good, I think.
Yeah, definitely, mate. But what I like about it as well, though, things like this, Neil, and I'm sure if you feel the same, the interactions that we're getting off them.
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
Tony.
Hello, mate. How are you?
How you doing, mate?
Tony.
I've not been very well, but I'm all right.
Oh, mate.
How's
your eye?
Eh?
How's the eye?
My eye's great. Lot clearer sight, and it's cleared the other one up because I was straining with it so I'm very pleased with my eye, and it's finished. I haven't got any more treatments now.
Brilliant, mate. Do you want to say hello to Neil as well?
Yeah, all right, Neil. How are you, mate?
How are you, Big Tone? I'm all right. Nice to hear from you.
Struggling along, but we keep going.
That's it.
I weren't sure whoever was going to phone him, but I'm all right. It's just the devils are about at the moment.
What's it been like in Golf Town?
Well, I'm not there anymore.
Oh, no.
Oh.
My own choice.
What happened?
I got set up. I'm waiting to hear anything from it because I'm a bit ashamed of myself because they pushed me to the fucking limits and I exploded. Well, one lad did. He, how'd you say, sucker punched me in the fucking changing room. And I kept my cool, backed off, and then you get, well, you're just full of shit, you're a fucking coward and this and that. And I just couldn't stop me. His head sort of hit my hand. But I'm waiting now whether he's going to grasp me up. But it was his fault anyway. I'm hoping there's been cameras there in the changing room. I think they have got cameras, or he's either bottled it because it's over a week now and I haven't heard a thing.
Yeah.
But I'm keeping away at the moment because the fucking subs are due, and I'm not paying fucking subs if they're going to suspend me or do anything.
Yeah, yeah. It's a tricky one,
but I've been playing in another course this week, so we'll see how it goes.
Yeah. I hope you get it sorted anyway, Tone. You don't need the grief, do you, really, to be honest?
No.
Well, to be honest, I'm sure, I can't be certain, but I'm fucking sure that a lot of the people are happy that I've done it because he's a younger bloke, big bloke, and he's a bit of a bully. But I just can't stand people that, like, you turn your back and he sucker punches you. And I had me patch on my eye. I never seen anything coming. But we'll see what actually happens. For days I was thought you shouldn't have fucking done that. But the more I think about it, what else was I supposed to do?
No,
you know,
this is it,
yeah.
I didn't retaliate straight away. I stood there and tried to talk it down, and all you get then is, oh, you're the fucking coward, well, you're full of shit and all this. And he called me in English, C-U-N-T. That don't help, does it? So
no.
I'm afraid the piston just flew out. Fucking.
Yeah.
Apart from that, Tone.
Hey?
So apart from that, Blues, what you reckon? Bolton and Wycombe.
Well,
we ain't spoke about those two games, have we?
It annoyed me against Bolton because I was watching it on here, and I thought for 30 minutes we were fucking cruising.
Yeah.
Cruising. And I thought it'd be 1 or 2-0, but I've got to go with Rich. I think Peacock's battle's had his chance now.
Yeah, you reckon, Town?
Yeah, and I've blamed him for the first 2 goals exactly the same. I think the second one was worse than the first because I was screaming, come out, get it. But he just stops on his line, doesn't he? And I hate to slag players off, but and you know, I've said before last season when I used to watch the under-21s that Brad Mayo's a better keeper, and he's a sweeper at the back as well.
Yeah.
So I hate to slag players off, and you remember I defended him against Newcastle, but Rich is like it's. I'm sorry, Messiah. I'm calling Richard. He's just made too many mistakes. Wrexham first game, he got bundled off the ball and they put it in. He's, you know.
I thought that was a foul on it. He should have been stronger, but that was a foul. That wasn't it? The way that bloke backed into him.
Yeah.
I think it was a foul, but I just look at him, and when he ended up in the back of the net, he doesn't even get up like shouting to say that's a fucking foul enough. And he seems very quiet, doesn't he? And you know, introverted. That's the way I look at him. But and I feel now unsafe when he's named in the team. I've got to say, but I hope to God he comes good. But you know, he's had enough time to put these things right, and he's got a good goalkeeping coach there.
Yeah.
But I suppose as well,
the best defence in the division in front of him.
Yeah, we've got used to Allsop now. I mean, remember, there was a lot of people slagging Allsop off at the start of the season, but he's come good. And I'll tell you what, he's the best sweeper keeper in the league, and probably the championship as well.
Yeah, we mentioned distribution, like you know.
Wasn't he the best keeper in the championship last year on stats?
He was.
He was, wasn't he? Allsop. He came out on top.
When a cross comes in near him, you know he's going to go, and he might not fully get there, but he punches it. You know, he get rid of the danger. But I personally just feel with Peacock Frowell, as soon as the ball starts going into the box, I'm thinking, oh fucking hell. I feel sorry for the kid in a way, but we've got to be ruthless, haven't we? If we're going to get up there, we've got to be ruthless.
That's true. That is true.
But I was just so disappointed because of the way we played. I feared that the game before the kickoff, I had a feeling we were going to lose, but after 30 minutes, I thought, we're fucking strolling this. Just keep this up now.
Well, that first half was ours, wasn't it? And it was only right at the end when they got the equaliser. Would have been a different game for me, I think, if we'd have just kept that out.
Yeah, but
do you think they was tired, Town? Watching it, do you think they was tired, like when you was watching it? I think it was down to tiredness, fatigue.
A bit of tiredness, but I think because we were short of quality numbers, their bloke changed his tactics, and I mean, he's a good manager, that Schumacher. You got to give him. He's got Plymouth up, didn't he? So, and he knows that league, and he changed it, and that bossed us a bit. I think our midfield too were very tired, and if they're tired, we're gonna take all their attacking, and Watson and Pake just looked a bit out to me. But who's getting down? One fucking loss in 19 games, or whatever.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah. We're gonna lose from in Town.
Yeah, we've got to bounce. We've got to bounce back tomorrow, and I think we will. It might be that. I mean, I was going to say with the people that slam Peacock, it sounds like I am, but I haven't been all season. But now I just look back. But it's a bit unfair because how many times have we missed chances up front and we don't really slam people? We say, oh, well, it's going to come, it's going to come. So in a way, I feel a bit sorry for Peacock Farrell, but Neil said it's isolated position, isn't it?
Yeah.
And if you're going to be brave enough to play in there, you got to be brave on the pitch. And I don't think he's brave. That's my opinion.
Oh yeah, mate. Yeah, you're entitled to your opinion, mate. At the end of the day.
Yeah,
that's what I mean.
And after watching that Brad Mayo, I watched him hell of a lot because I used to say to you, didn't I, in the reserves,
yeah,
he's fucking so confident at the back. He's unbelievable, sweeper keeper, man. Well, whether he's going, I doubt if he'll give him that chance at this part of the season. I don't know, but hopefully they ain't going to be out long, are they?
No.
But with as I say, was it you, Neil, who said bring Leonard in tomorrow, or I don't know who it was, but just change it around.
Someone on the call said it, didn't they? But I think it's a really good idea, and yeah, great player to bring back in as well, isn't he? Because he's really started. When he got that injury, he was really coming on, wasn't he?
Yeah,
he was.
Yeah. But no, it's a loss, isn't it? But it's so fucking ironic that the one loss we've had for ages, I'm not at the golf course. They probably think I've done a fucking runner because of that.
Yeah, hell, mate.
But
what do you reckon the score's going to be tomorrow then, Town?
Oh,
come on, Town.
Only because I'm thinking of the keeper. 3-1 to Blues. 3-1 to Blues.
3-1 to Blues.
Yeah.
That'll do me.
And that's either what I'd like to see get a chance is that kid from Norwich, the centre half. Because he's looked pretty competent when he come on. Or if not tomorrow, probably a Tuesday against Stevenage.
Yeah.
Hanley. Yeah, Hanley. He's got to start playing these players and resting players now, isn't he?
Yeah,
we're quite a few points in front still. I mean, if they think fucking Wrexham think they're going to catch us, they must be fucking kidding. But he's got to start playing these players and resting a couple of players now and again. It's been a long, hard, physical season on crap pitches, crap referees, with the pressure of, they think they've got to win every game. So a few more, not wholesale changes, but a few more tactical changes to rest people. And hopefully Laird, Allsop, Anderson and Stano will be back fit in the next few weeks. I don't know. And I just think we'll piss the league still.
Yep.
That's the voice from Wales.
What's your message to the Bluenoses, Town, that are watching?
Stop being so enthusiastic because you're fucking upsetting people. Everywhere I go, I'll upset people.
Love it, Town.
Keep right head on your forehead.
That'll do.
Yeah, we'll do the double this year, no problem. No problem. But thanks for listening anyway. It's got me out of a bit of a doldrum, to be honest.
No worries, Town, mate. I'll give you a ring.
It's always good to chat, isn't it? Always good to chat.
Yeah. To be honest, I'm on the back end of it now. I've had a bad 3 or 4 days. You know how bad I get. I really get down. But
yeah,
I keep winning battles, don't I? But it just fucks your body up and everything. And I think what's caused mainly of it, not just the golf course and that. To be honest, I'm not worried about that. I'm not. Wherever I go, I'll fucking enjoy myself anyway, and I'll go somewhere else. But the other thing, 2 things, that's another thing that really got me going at the golf course, why I'm doing it. Remember my mate Eric has been ill, and he's pretty ill. And that's been on my mind. I mean, he's 84 now. He hasn't been back to golf since. So I'm worried about him. And just other things, you get worried. And I've been more worried about my eyes than what I've latched onto, but a relief now that all they've said is, if you do need the third cleared out, we'll do it, but we don't think you're going to do it. And in the last 2 or 3 days, as I say, it's just lovely having clear eyes again and seeing things properly. So I actually played another course Thursday, and I actually saw probably 80% of the balls that I was hitting off the tee, which I haven't been able to do. So things are coming round and looking up. I'm there. I'm strong, mate. I'm strong.
That's it, mate. It's always say, mate. We keep right on, mate.
Anyway, have you sent your chip to hospital?
Hey?
Have you sent your chip from your phone to hospital?
Oh no, that's in the bin, mate. That's gone out the window. That has. The phone nearly went out the window as well with it.
I thought because I was phoning, and I thought, well, no one's on the fucking phone. What's happening?
I know, mate. I know, mate. But at least you was all laughing at me, so you know, at least it made you laugh. Well, I think anyway.
Anyway, I'm going to say good night. I haven't been on the chat tonight because I didn't feel like the chat tonight's on there, but love to everyone. Good to hear from you, Neil. Great channel. You know I'm on there a lot of the time anyway.
Yeah, thanks, Big Tone.
And keep right on. 3-1
sir.
Keep right on. All the best, Tone.
See you later, mate.
Tone. Have a good one, mate.
And
keep your chin up. Keep right on.
Keep right on, mate.
Love you loads, mate.
Love it. What a man.
We'll turn the phones off now, mate. You've hit the 2-hour mark.
2 hours. Oh my god.
Hours on hour, mate. It's been mad, isn't he? Fantastic, mate. Yeah, I've loved it, mate. Tonight, it's been brilliant, isn't he?
Look forward to this all week.
Really? Have you really?
I have. Yeah, it's the one thing that's kept me going this week. My dad's been poorly. I'm going to give a bit of a shout out. Keep right on, Dad. Get yourself better.
Yeah, keep on to me. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I hope you're all right, mate.
Yeah, Sam, this has been good for me. Everyone, I've been trying to read the messages as we go through as well, and a few people have said hello. So hello to everyone. I haven't got the keyboard in front of me; it's over there. So, but yeah, it's lovely to see everyone getting involved. I love them to bits.
Love to Ben as well, mate.
Oh, pass that on, thanks, matey. Hopefully he's watching. He said he was going to crafty watch it when he was at this party he'd arranged for someone. So.
Is he coming tomorrow? Is he?
Yes, he'll be there tomorrow.
You'll have to meet us then, mate. Tomorrow, definitely. You got my number.
Yeah,
definitely.
Yes, yeah, we will. Yeah, as Blue Shadow mentioned it. So I saw the message there. So hopefully we'll meet up with a few of them tomorrow. It'd be really good.
Right, look at these microphone.
Faces to the names.
Your dad's gone mad. He says you ain't coming anywhere near me with that fucking microphone. Look at these.
Oh man, that's superb. That's old school. That is, isn't it? I love that.
Look at it.
You can stick that up some nostrils tomorrow.
Oh my! Talking to the Bluenoses, you're like, what's your score predictions? Fucking hell. Very funny, that is, mate.
You won't see the people behind the microphone. You just see a microphone like that.
But knowing my luck, though, I'll probably drop my beer in it, or it'll end up in my beer or something.
It's a way of getting beer into the game, actually. You could just soak it into the sponge on that.
Mate, yeah, just no running. Yeah, it's been class, mate. Thanks, thanks for everybody that's commented, supporting me. If you can give Neil a follow as well on BlueTube that he does with Benny's son, that's another good Blues YouTube channel.
Yeah, come along, leave a comment.
Yeah, definitely.
A nice one.
Yeah, it's been brilliant, isn't it, mate?
Yeah, love it. Thanks for having me on tonight, mate. It's always lovely to come on.
No problem, mate. No problem at all. It's right, they're taking the piss now at the microphone, isn't they? That's going to be funny, that is. But yeah, honestly, thank you to everybody as well that's watched and subscribed and supporting me doing this from day one. You know, I love you all loads. Keep right on. Up the Blues and hopefully 3 points tomorrow. Come on, you Blue boys. And I'll see you later, Neil. Keep right on, mate.
Keep right on. Keep right on, everyone.
Up the Blues.